Dun 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 dun. Alright, it looks fine. This is gonna be very, very interesting. This is Immortals Fenyx Rising. It's gonna be a let's try here, and more of it's going to be a test of OBS 28 Beta 1, which supports HDR, both HDR recording, streaming and conversion. So this is gonna be HDR recording to try. Does seem alright. I'm just hoping here. I had some troubles with Doom Eternal. That's a weird game, so I'm not playing that. 2 other games work. So the best thing obviously is that you should be able to play in HDR and convert it to SDR if that's, you know, what you want to do, or if you're just uploading to YouTube, you can record HDR and YouTube will, you know, convert it to SDR if you don't have an HDR monitor that you are watching it on, which is the best of both worlds. But if you stream into Twitch, you can play in HDR and OBS will just do everything for you and make it an SDR stream, you know, convert it, everything. So that's really nice. Because I definitely wanted to get into some HDR gaming. Like this looks so nice, the glowiness of the enemy.
Mighty Poseidon, the Earthshaker, Zeus Artemis, with her deadly aim set to pierce even the heart of a hummingbird. Painted pigs, all of them. I see you there. Come closer.
Help me! Someone help! Someone!
None of this is your fault. You're the victim. All the mortals are. Made in the bone workshop of fools. Jagged reflections from a broken mirror. Behold your god! This one killed 6 innocent children to satisfy her rage. They squabble, burn with jealousy, cheat, fight and murder. They're cruel, vindictive and selfish. And, like the heel of Achilles, these weaknesses will be their undoing. I have no such flaws. The rest have fallen. Only one stands between me and the rehabilitation of Olympus. Only the foulest, most arrogant, narrow-minded coxer son of Kronos who trapped me beneath the earth. The one and only Zeus!
How I've missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
You chained me to this rock and fed my liver to an eagle.
Out of love.
Aha. You need my help. Typhon is free.
You once fought beside his allies, the Titans. Convince him to stand down.
It's not that simple. He is even blocking my ability to glimpse the future. I cannot see past him. Go on. Blast me.
I can't. He took my lightning. He took everything. Even the other gods are missing.
Look to the mortals.
That's done. Those evil, imbecilic, tasteless parasites were all turned to stone.
One of those evil parasites is about to save your royal ass.
My ass is safely lodged in the Aegean stables, and mortals will never be anything but a mistake.
Care to make a wager? If I'm right, my sin of stealing fire and ensuring their survival becomes a blessing.
You find your punishment unjust?
It's a little extreme. Do we have a deal?
If you win, I'll end your punishment and set you free. But if I win, you help me stop Typhon, whatever it takes.
Very well. Let the tale of Phoenix be my redemption!
Oh no, not one of your stories. How long is this going to...
My tale begins at sea. A ship of soldiers returning from a faraway battle. Their victory ambushed by an unexpected storm. The sea tossed and turned. Waves churned to a froth. The line between sky and sea all but vanished.
This is a long intro,
The
man.
mountainous
I'm not a
peaks
fan
of
of
the
those.
waves descended into valleys nearly as deep as Tartarus.
You're really painting a picture here.
It's an art. Point is, the ship didn't stand a chance. At dawn, the sun rose on the few remaining survivors. The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a
Wait,
skirmish.
don't tell me.
Alright, so here we are. So if I'm looking to the left, is it because I'm checking out my OBS preview window? It does look like the HDR is working fine. So that's awesome.
Hair like a waterfall on the cliffs of Santorini. The color of Poseidon's vomit, of cold, burning, dark as day. Light, face like a face I can see in my mind. A sharp bird. The color of burnt bread.
I don't see the difference here.
The color of unripe grapefruits. The color of stirred yogurt. Eyebrows.
Oh wait, now I think I remember. I did a quick test to see if it was working. Right. So that's the... So, I'm both testing out HDR, you know, recording and everything. I'm testing out the OBS 28 beta, and I'm also testing out a new TV here, TCL CH35. The cool thing is that I have an built-in FPS meter since I'm using VRR, which shows me that, you know, this game does not support DLSS and anything, so I think I'm running medium settings, and it's very hard to say the least on the game. So I'm probably gonna limit the games to 60 frames when we get in, because
There, I see her clear as day.
yeah.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish, a teller of tales, not a doer of deeds. Phoenix.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire, which would be ridiculous. Although, I should write that down.
Washed up on an unknown shore, Phoenix awoke.
This looks pretty smooth recording, so that's nice. Yeah, I'm probably gonna limit the frame rate, or I should probably lower the settings, to be quite honest, because 4K without no DLSS on an RTX 3070, it's hard on games like this.
Look a ghost! Captain!
Looks
Can anyone
really,
hear me?
you know, really cool and stunning so far, but I see a problem here on this CH35 with VRR enable here.
Looks like the only way off this beach is up
flickering.
that cliff.
So let's see if what happens if I limits the frame rate. I don't wanna do that, but might be a good thing to try enable this one and drag it to 60. Apply. The VROM seems fine, so that should not be it, but graphics are, well, this is too demanding unfortunately for 120 frames at least. Let's see what frames I'm getting now. You can't see it, but it's built in, so okay, 60 frames I can get here. Unfortunately, I can tell there's a lot of VRR flickering here. And that is due to the frame rate jumping here, and it seems to be when it's a bit lower, if you can call 60 frames that. But that's something I'm just gonna have to accept for now for this video. Very nice looking here. I can get around 50 frames, it does seem like. Okay, so that's... Okay, so that centers the camera. Yeah, the C835, it's an interesting TV here. It has some nice cool built-in features, like, you know, the VRR FPS meter, and like it shows the time. It has a very nice low input lag, very nice great contrast ratio, but there is definitely VRR flickering here, and sorry for this guys, just gonna do a quick check. I need to see if I can control the local dimming. I don't think so. Brightness menu. I think it looks better without that one on. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, I can't control the local dimming. So the local dimming is high, or something between low and high at least. Yeah, when the FPS fluctuates here, and especially at around 60, there's quite a lot of... Alright, that works. There's a lot of flickering, VRR flickering, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to try to check games in 120 or, you know, 90, 80 plus FPS to see if it's the same case with that. This game definitely looks really great. Why is my FPS going crazy? I have an FPS limit, but my television tells me that this isn't working. That's funny. Does FPS VSync work? Yeah, that seems better, right? No, it jumps to 70 frames there, 120.
Phoenix saw her captain and fellow soldiers in the distance. Through a trick of the light, she could almost see them waving and calling to her.
Phoenix, again.
The torches there is so nice in HDR here.
But I will make something of you yet.
Hold my shield. Try not to drop it this time.
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them get to you. They're just jealous. It's not often someone has a brother like yours.
Local ghost! Local ghost! Can you hear me? You've gone cold. What magic is this? Legiron,
Love the graphic
where are you,
and
brother?
Unarmed and lost, Phoenix was vulnerable.
the voice actors seems nice.
I have to be calm.
Decent
I have to follow my
animations.
training.
Facials and was a little bit great, but it's there's a lot of story here. Jesus, there's a lot of crap. Oh, we have a quick save. Find a weapon. I would like to change the options to lower them, but that will require a restart, unfortunately, which sucks. But yeah, it doesn't seem like the VSync are doing anything, not according to my TV's monitor at least. Should we try lowering this? Let's see how this looks. Should be better. Okay. The FPS still aren't crazy here. Trying to tweak it has a quite a nice good of settings this game. That's nice. What happens if we do that? Fly 50% less. Because if I try to change these settings, they will I don't know which one, but some will require restart, which is sad. It's nice that you have a setting here. A lot blurrier, but it's still on my screen. It's very playable, and yeah, the VRR flicker is it's gone with this. Let's see, we need to tweak some settings here. I haven't done this. I probably should have done that before. If we do 120, no. Let's try to see how that's going to be. Still a little bit slow, but alright, let's see. Find a weapon.
My brother's sword! No!
That was difficult. I can see the resolution is very low here. Hopefully it will lose a little bit better downscale to an 80p, because that's pretty much what I'm rendering at internally now. But yeah, I can't do native resolution and have a good frame rate at medium settings. 4K is very demanding to drive, and especially 4K 120Hz.
Legiron! Brother!
And yeah.
You've always been my hero, my North Star. I will bring you back. I swear it.
So unfortunately the TCL CH35, possibly the TCL CH25 televisions, using VRR and then running somewhere, I'm guessing below 80. The VRR flickering
Phoenix had never been allowed to hold the hallowed sword.
becomes
A
quite
gift from
quite
Achilles for
disturbing.
bravery in battle. It balanced perfectly in her palm, as if forged for it.
Achilles' sword? Huh? Brother must have been good in battle.
Is something
Alright.
wrong with your voice?
I never got a sword. Just saying.
Here comes enemies. Alright, enemies to battle.
By the gods! Stay back!
She readied her sword for her first real fight.
Oh, that's terrible. Why? Why are you using right button? Oh god, I gotta change that.
Phoenix felt her training come into focus.
Right button. The HDR effects are really nice though.
able to survey the land from up there.
Okay, so we're gonna go up top and the health is regenerating after battle. But yeah, let me see if I can remap. Who the hell uses right button as an attack? What the son of a beep? Attack on the controller. Like right trigger, thank you, please. Not right button. Am I in the right menu? So heavy attack and light attack. Okay. Oh god. So that's... oh no. Could be nice if I could remap, but doesn't seem like I can remap. Because I would like to remap heavy attack to the light attack. I'm probably gonna use aiming? Okay, that seems bad. Seems like it's going to be better to have that on the right button. Auto movement, twice press. So, no remapping. What is auto movement? I don't know what that is even. Okay, so this is a little bit sad that I can't remap anything. This is nice, really nice. Because if you're using a Steam controller and mixed input, you could force it to be mouse and keyboard or Xbox controllers layout here. That is definitely nice. For this, I'm gonna just... let's do that. Well, I don't even need to do that. I can have it on auto. Don't have any mixed inputs here, so... Can I? Ooh, I can customize. Thank God, I was a bit scared there. So heavy attack and light attack. So what? I'm sorry. What? So why is that red? So light attack And parry has to be the same, I'm guessing. So this probably needs to be remapped also. All the right button stuff needs to be redone. And then the right trigger can be remapped. Let's try that. So this one. Do we have any more? So this should be that. Let's move down. So parry needs to be no. Parry 2. That needs to be that one. And that one needs to be this one. And this one needs to be that one. And that one needs to be that one. Yeah, whoa. Okay. I'm gonna try this one. I might regret this and go back. It was nice that you could remap because I don't have a heavy attack. But I feel I'm gonna use this much more often than the heavy attack. So we're supposed to go up. And if I do that and that's a quick save. That's nice. We can see here our inventory. It seems like a cool game here, but it seems like it's a game that's like some of the Zelda, Breath of the Wild games, and that it just seems too big to me, too much. Keep track of all of stuff you can collect and find and do.
This is the largest statue of Hermes I've ever seen. I wonder who built it.
Besieged by challenge, totally alone, this young hero was determined to save her fellow soldiers and brother.
Boring! Can we skip this part?
No, this is important for the sense of atmosphere.
Can we get down? Oh right, I have a built-in clock now on the TV there. It seems very Zelda-like with the climbing stuff. The Breath of the Wild is Zelda. Not that I played it, but I've seen stuff from it. Does look pretty good even on a 50% resolution, like 1080p internal rendering here. It actually looks pretty damn nice, so that's cool. Good to know. Probably can do one tweak here. And here we can see, the HDR is on. My TV should do around 1000 nits, I believe, hopefully. So I think that should be fine. What was it I was thinking? Yeah, here we can increase the anti-aliasing to high. Hopefully that doesn't require a restart. Good. That should make this, downscaling look a little bit, maybe even a little bit smoother. Image obviously is a little bit
Hermes, my old
soft.
friend. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. Just don't tell anyone I'm speaking to you. I got in enough trouble for memorizing stories instead of tilling the soil back at home. And then the other soldiers. Well, they really don't appreciate a good story.
Does control very nice, and even on the medium setting here, and again with downscaling on, and I'm sitting very close to now I'm touching my 4K TV, so it's pretty damn close. It looks pretty damn good with the downscaling here, 50%. So VRR is very smooth when I'm at very minimal flickering happening when I'm above like 80-90 frames here. There are some VR flickering going on still. Overall, it's minimal. I can't really compare it to how it was on my... Don't think I can get up there, right? Oh, maybe I am supposed to go up there. But I can't really compare it to my CH25 TV, unfortunately, because I didn't use that too many times.
What is this? It smells like honey, and the first day of spring, and my first kiss, all rolled into one.
Phoenix got into the ambrosia too? Prometheus!
You worried, Zeus, about losing this bet?
Please, she can't use it anyway.
Yet.
But yeah, you know, I can't compare, you know, VRR on the CH35 to the TLC CH825 because I did it, the games that I played, I got pretty much, you know, stable frame rate at around, you know, around, you know, 100 to 120 frames. I got higher frames than I'm getting on this game, so this is like the first really demanding game that I'm playing. Yeah, it is definitely a lot of going on, quite some crazy VR flickering in this game at least.
Phoenix's destiny was becoming clear.
So far, all you have shown me is a mortal soldier who has fought one real battle, and Typhon grows stronger by the hour. Don't toy with me, Prometheus.
I swear to you that soldier shall be our salvation. For if she fails and Typhon defeats us, Zeus, king of gods, the world will fall to chaos.
A temple of Apollo. If it has an oracle or a seer, they could help me undo this curse. A griffin? But they aren't real!
Let me go! Help!
Hey! I'll save you! I'm coming! I need to find a way to reach that rift.
Very open world here, and yeah, seems really awesome, this game, you know, graphically and every story wise. Love the voice actors and everything, but I'm the worst when it comes to open world, and this seems too overwhelming for my brain to... Oh, ambrosia, that's cool. Too overwhelming for my little brain to tackle. A lot of stuff you can reveal here. I don't know if it's a good thing or if it's a bad thing to reveal this much. Seems really solid so far, everything, so. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I've revealed enough here, right? Jesus. What the hell? Just a random flick here and I'm revealing something. So the ambrosia seems to be connected to life somehow, so that seems very important to try to like go for. And we do. There we go. This blah 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 family of the glowing reef. It's a hero quick, I think this one. It's about no blah blah blah. Sword at the bluff, Achilles, killers. Okay. Abilities. So what is that? Oh right, that's doesn't say any information about it, no? Okay, here we go. Treat the sword combo. Right, okay. 4 times. 3 times in the mid-air. Oh, okay, so if I sneak up to people, you can do that if I remember it. Oh, that's cool. Some nice battle thing here. There's something weird going on. It's very laggy in this menu for some reason. I don't know if it's gonna be shown on video or not, but crafting, yeah, that's not good for me. Deflect incoming blows, a perfectly timed parry. Left button plus what? So you need to do 2 buttons at once. Left button plus right trigger. Why would... Oh, that's... I'm never gonna remember parrying. Doesn't matter. This looks really like a cool game and everything, and for Let's Try, it just... this is...
The pond!
Yeah, it's too open world for me. It's just... yeah, I don't know, I just cannot... I can't get in games that are like crazy open world. I don't know why. Good example is like the Far Cry 3 game I have. I love Far Cry 1 and the FPS games, but just all the openness and yeah, go find craft, and I just can't do it. Jump in the pond below. Yeah, very weird, but yeah, I definitely cannot gather get myself to like enjoy too open world games. They are too much open world.
Phoenix felt Ligiron's blade with every step. Its weight a reminder of the heavy responsibility.
You gave him your blade? Oh, Achilles.
I meant to ask, why exactly would you expect to receive a sword from Achilles?
Oh, as an offering, just a routine offering from someone who gazed into your eyes and told you you were special. That's all.
Looks
I left the
really, really
runes
nice here.
on his breastplate. Got something in my eye. Keep going.
Weird losing stamina. Gonna play a little bit more just anyways. I love the atmosphere, the HDR effect here, and the gameplay. It's cool, but also seems a little bit too open world, too much. Probably remember everything. If I were to play something like this, I would probably need to...
Unlike the mortal flesh, which had been frozen into marble, the
lot of story.
pomegranate sprung forth defiantly, bursting with life.
A lot of poetry for something they're just gonna stick in their mouth.
Isn't that what the best poetry is about?
I probably would need to turn this one down to to easy settings here. So I'm supposed to get over somewhere, or... Oh no, oh, that's the one, okay. That's the main one you can explore on your way to the main one, okay. Alright, I see.
Shed by Typhon's minions, metal of the gods, threw itself to Phoenix, as if wanting to be forged into something greater.
Felt much better with the light attack on that one. I have no idea if I should collect so much that I'm doing of the same thing. I can see the charm in this game. Well, if you like, you know, the open world, a little bit of, you know, hack and slashing here going on, and a lot of story elements so far.
There's no way across.
Well, that doesn't help me. Do I have to go to the shore, maybe? And this game definitely uses HDR in a very nice way so far. The torches and like the axe, you know, it's not everything is HDR brightness. It's just the nice little extra things that are.
Who's done this to you?
Prometheus, stop with the mortal pity party and get to the action part.
Fine.
Now that's more like it.
I love the effect of the interaction of the bush there in the background that just swooshed. Like this one, the interaction when you... It's really nice. Do I gain anything from like hacking enemies that I don't have to, or do I have to get to them? Probably need to use those, right? Yeah, that's why. Probably need to go across, right?
I'll have to swim to the other shore.
There we go. Then you can refill your stamina, right? So, can I get it all the way? I can. Okay, there we have something to collect. I was thinking to like get maybe a little bit of the story checking going on here.
Hello? Can you hear me in there? I'm coming! I found your axe!
Phoenix approached the axe, feeling it call to her.
Looks like the axe of Atalanta. Must be a copy. Although...
But before Phoenix could claim it, the axe was pulled into the pit by a terrible force.
Who knocks upon my door?
No one?
You think that old trick will work on me? Come into my parlor, said the Cyclops to the sailor.
Definitely amazingly, well, amazing, very nice voice acting here.
Well, that's the end of Phoenix. Perfectly passable storytelling. I won't lie, there were moments that dragged, but you really got me with that ending. Now, let's settle up. Time for you to help me against Typhon.
It's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Can I try something?
What
Ooh, beautiful.
is this place?
I'm gonna do a little bit longer left try here, but that's beautiful. Okay, so now, so you need to do that, and you can do. Oh, I can't quick save in here. Only, I guess, maybe on the world map. All right. Looks so beautiful.
Indeed. What was this strange place?
It's Tartarus.
Just exactly where had Phoenix landed?
Tartarus! The nasty abyss where I imprisoned Typhon. He must have opened rifts into the vaults of the underworld when he escaped. You know it, I know it. Say it!
Phoenix wasn't, sure.
I hate you!
But aren't you intrigued?
No! Keep going.
This is a beautiful. Gotta say that turning down the internal resolution isn't bothering me at all in this game. Even though it looks a bit softer, it doesn't bother me. It just makes it fits the game to not be super sharp.
You are either brave, little one, or very foolish. Let's see if you can meet my challenge, or if you will fall like all the others.
Who are you? Hello?
What was that? Smack that ass. Press to use health potion. And okay, I couldn't even. Okay, now I see it. Wait, what? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. That was interesting. Swoosh. Can I make it? Yes. Double jump.
What's this? Wings.
Phoenix ran her hands over them, noticing that several pieces were missing, as if someone had ripped them apart.
They seem to be man-made. I wonder how they work. If they even work.
I feel I'm coming to the close end of the let's try here, but I'm gonna keep this game installed. Might come back to it definitely, because even though it's very open world, to see when I'm done with the other games I have, it might be something to, if I don't have a clear game to try, because I do really enjoy the movement. Battle so far has been okay. I like the mapping system of how to find stuff, and everything feels very solid. That's all I can say.
The axe.
The axe of Atalanta, deadliest of hunters.
And it's a very
swiftest of
beautiful
heroes,
game here, so
fallen at the
I
hands
love the
of
art
Typhon.
style and everything.
Didn't I change her into a lion?
You turned a lot of people into a lot of things.
And
I
it's,
need to stop drinking.
and it's so fun to be able to play in HDR finally, and still record.
Now you fall. You're still standing? I sense something more in you.
Alright. Yeah, it's very solid. I'm thinking if we go up there, if we go out of this place, it's probably so I can save it. So when I return, I can start from this kind of place,
A
maybe.
bolt of my lightning!
Scattered, hidden by Typhon.
It's over! Phoenix is Helios Ash! No one can handle those bolts but me!
Oh, really?
Oh, take stamina to double jump. Okay. Or to float.
A replica of Zeus's lightning bolt? No way!
Power surged through Phoenix. It was too much for her to bear.
What's happening to me?
Bye-bye, mortal!
And then, just like that, it stopped.
No!
The winds grounded the lightning. They were designed to withstand storms.
That shouldn't be possible!
And yet, this is just the beginning.
Zoom! Zoom, zoom.
Having plunged into the abyss of Tartarus and living to tell the tale, Phoenix emerged victorious.
For now?
That stranger I was chasing. Where did he go?
With the wings, she would be able to flit across the ancient bridge and find out.
Turn off the
Just
internal
strap on
FPS
discarded
meter.
junk? Who knows where those have been?
Many a night, Phoenix had told tales of a genius, an inventor named Daedalus, and his extraordinary wings. Perhaps someone copied their design, Phoenix mused.
So junk. Ooh, maybe it's
Oh right, so now we can double jump over that bridge, okay. And here I probably can quick save. Yes, nice. And you can read up on stuff. Okay, that's cool. You can definitely, I see the charm, I see this as a very, I see why it was greatly, you know, liked. I don't have any customization here. Okay, so now we have unlocked, so we can zoom in a little bit closer here. We can choose to see stuff. That's nice. I'm afraid to press store because I feel that's an Ubisoft thing, which I'm not interested in. Okay. Oh, this menu is so laggy for some reason. Right. Oh, heavy attack is multiple times. Okay, we have that. Whee! Exactly. Nice. Think I did save, right? Seems like a good place to end Let's Try. It's very positive. I don't have any so far any negative to say here. Beautiful HDR effect, beautiful graphics, even on the medium setting. And on, you know, my 4K TV, even though I can see it's lower res now, but even at 50% internal resolution scaling, it looks really nice here with the anti-aliasing cranked up. A bit softer image, and I can see on the boat a little bit of jaggedness, but overall it looks super good. It runs pretty damn well, you know. I'm getting average around 100 FPS, so you know, sometimes it dips below, sometimes it dips up. Here it feels really smooth, and with VRR I can't tell any problems. Obviously this TCL HD5, it has VRR flickering, but that's not the game's fault or anything. But this game, you know, if you have it and can run it in around, you know, 90 to 100 frames, VRR working great. On like medium settings, it looks absolutely gorgeous here with the HDR effect and everything. Oh, that is so bright. Whoa! I like the voice acting, graphical art style, map layout, and everything seems, even though, you know, I'm not into open world stuff, I can still kinda like understand most of it. I don't know how the crafting is going to be, but it just feels very nice and polished, and it's cool if you like very story driven. It's a lot of nice, you know, stories, so, and exploration, and at least you know, so far the performance have seemed pretty good. It's fluctuation a lot, but you know, RTX 3070 and 1440p 60 frames to 120 should be good. If you're playing this, you know, in 4K, trying to aim for 60 frames, you should be able to get that stable. So it seems okay, I feel, because it is a very gorgeous game. So I don't know, I think that it's justified everything here with the performance so far. A little bit of stuttering right here that could be, you know, the VRR or the game, but overall it has felt very solid. So thinking that we end this when if I try to go to that dun, 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 to the bridge as for the W. Okay, you have a little bit of forced depth of field almost there, even though it's turned off, but it's fine. Was more of an, I guess, a sprinting effect. I wonder if... No, it's not this. It was some... I did apply a fix to some game. I'm trying to remember which game I applied the fix to remove forced depth of field and motion blur. But it's not this game because I can turn it off, so...
Whoa! I'm coming to help! Hold on!
Here, I'm gonna save and quit. Been really nice. I hope the recording here is working fine. Really do hope that. So let me try. Hopefully this should also look nice, because this is a non-HDR camera, but everything that's not non-HDR should just be nicely converted to HDR. The color space and stuff like that. And you know, yeah, it's really amazing, this update of OBS. I gotta end with that. You shouldn't get into this unless you really know what you're doing. It's a beta, it's gonna have bugs and problems and might crash and plugins don't work. You can't use filters, there's a lot of stuff. For me, you know, HDR is really something that I'm passionate about. So it's been so frustrating to not be able to really enjoy HDR recording here, so I can, you know, play my games in HDR, because recording has been a pain in the ass. You know, you can do some LUT conversion and stuff like that, but I'm to have good quality videos, I just had to not play games in HDR and record it. If I wanted HDR, I had to, you know, play it offline, not share it. So this is a huge thing for me. Maybe not for, you know, you who's watching. You might not give a shit. You might not even have an HDR monitor or HDR TV or whatever. But for me, the gamer, it's a huge... HDR really adds a lot of things. The HDR can add, you know, higher brightness flashes and stuff like that for torches and effects. But this can also broaden the color range that isn't talked too much about. You can get less gradient and you can get more vibrant colors and a higher variety, you know, scale. So yeah, amazing. Hope someone enjoys my Let's Try. I did thoroughly enjoy this game. It's very difficult for me to really get into open world, but I'm very curious about this. So when I have something, you know, like the Bioshock done and the games, and I don't really have anything super I'm gonna jump into, I definitely want to go back into this game to, you know, keep it peeking more at it, to see maybe this is the game that gets me warmed up more to open world, because it felt really solid. So I'm gonna end it on that note. Immortals Fenyx Rising, it feels very, very solid. So if you haven't played it and you think it looks fun, it might be a good idea to keep an eye out on this for a sale, or just get it and play it. Because it's just... I see the charm in this game. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos. Hopefully more HDR stuff also coming forward. So yeah, thanks again for watching.